Voice of Kamwenge 87.9 is where we are. Welcome from the break. From St. Thomas Aquinas College, Kamwenge, we have still moved to GreenHill High School. It is also located in Kamwenge. This is Kawuli Shoche Ward, and it is on the road to Kabambiro. And we are set to discuss with the students of GreenHill High School on the same issue we were talking about when we were at St. Thomas Aquinas College, Kamwenge. When we broke off for lockdown, a lot of things happened. Some students forgot that education was still happening because the government had proposed to have study materials as in the whole country kugira ngo abana nobarabe babiri bari mu lockdown bagumize muri bashoma so that their heads could stay relevant to school. Now when the Minister for Education, Janet Museveni, was announcing the resuming dates bubabiri barangira ngo kugaruka abana kwa amashomero was 10th of January, she also disclosed that there was automatic promotion. Omwana wabiri ari mu senior 1 in 2020 when lockdown came would be promoted to senior 2 when schools were coming back, and by that it means abana binja batembere ababiri batantire secondary, they don't have content for their previous classes. Now it is what we are basically talking about, and we are at GreenHill High School, and well, we'll start with you. What's your name and the class you attend to?
Machungu Zelisa, my name is in Form 2 at GreenHill High School.
You're in Form 2?
Yeah.
When lockdown came, you had joined senior 1. You had actually joined secondary level. Now, by being in senior 2, it actually means that you were promoted from P7 and you're now in senior 2. Because part of around 70-80% of the content of senior 1, you don't have it. How did you conduct your lockdown time, especially relating an auction?
Yes, during the lockdown, we twatuza online because like our school hakaronka WhatsApp group ozayo akubaba shomesa bakambatera yo waka like zoom lessons oza zoom then mshoma kunka sometimes inabuja affecting you because like me nyonka nyine chance though the school tried to improvise kunka inabatarabu ine chance so nindeba ngishi kaba affecting kunka nyo wabere nyine chance nkakwesa that chance of my school being improvising that chance to me, then national during the lockdown. You
had just joined senior 1. Maybe you couldn't trace that this content is of secondary or what, or coaching musia or secondary life. How did lockdown come to your life?
During the lessons on those social media, the WhatsApp and whatever, the teachers could explain this is happening, but concentrate, we shall come to normal. Bakaba takutsuga nyuma bakuhereza waka. Now in all ways in class.
Okay. Now you're back to school. It's
yes.
Now 2 weeks. You have automatically been promoted and you're in senior 2. How do you find life? Do you feel you're senior 1 and everything will get back to normal?
One of the things I went to losing because the syllabus he never hear them. If you want to akabe na show mate mwe ba bigende exam. So nindeba ngabya nenza losing though ebimwe neza kubifuna nebya nabe national already mishoma ngarke I revise and I study what I'm supposed to be studying. Kunga bimwe still nenza losing atinda bifune byona.
Okay.
So after senior 4, the product of senior 4 in our years tibarabenka babandize yoburi akubita already twina butuluzingira ebituluzingira mu content.
Now the government proposed for automatic promotion. Most of you maybe thought you were going back to the classes you were in before lockdown came. How was lockdown in your life?
I'm called Naimanya Lois, GreenHill High School, Form 3. For me, when lockdown came, I didn't know that it can happen, but I found that it has happened. So when we are in lockdown, we faced some problems.
Now, government created study materials. Did you access any content related to your class?
Yes, I received like 2 textbooks of biology and chemistry, then plus other revision exams. So those ones were the ones that were provided by the government to me.
Most of you girls, kumwagira mu lockdown, your parents concentrated on giving you, emirimo y'omuka kugira ngu, you shouldn't be reluctant. Would your parents give you time to at least think about books or revise or do what?
Okay, nywa abazaire banje bakabantwara kuyinga tuyinga tukora emirimo endiijo tuza kuteeka. Then during like evening time they had to give me like 1 hour either, and I extend and I revise my books.
You're in senior 3.
Yes.
Now that automatic promotion that you faced, how do you feel about it? Content enye, secondary life is not easy, or in a subject so we come in Zinga, whether 11 or 10, and you need to gather all that content, or your senior 2 years of subjects, or content ya senior 3 kugira ngo catching up. By the time you be in senior 4, at least you know things that would help you sit for your exams at the senior 4 level. How do you feel about all that content to reach to where you want to be?
So I will try hard, and I advise my other fellow students to become active, so that we catch up the notes that we were not having, and we improve ourselves.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. It is Voice of Kamwenge 87.9. We have taken a visit to GreenHill High School, and we are talking to their students on the issue of automatic promotion. Much as the government extended reading materials, of course, means most of the students wouldn't access them. And sincerely speaking, there are students that didn't access any reading material in a lockdown. Maybe deep, like newspapers wouldn't reach there, and some other provisions that the government had made. What's your name?
My name was Ida, Form 5, GreenHill High School.
Lockdown, would you get access to reading or study materials from the government?
Yeah, if tukafuna kuonka sometimes like these chairmans, cause bakaba berabya ini kare omumtendera bakaba bereza ba chairman. Sometimes osanga chairman wanyu atakora je
turamuhire kare urumweno
then kare akwanka kitabo kimwe omwe abamo barafune hatinkanye tine kinafunira mu lockdown, but I tried by all means na shomerana a radio nkebyo,
which means we are available and favored you kugira ngo at least more relevant with school life.
Hati during the lockdown sometimes that nkitwa ababere bari omuyakana tukwenda gukora nka UNEB to visiting our books so that nito tukore tutakagwa ebigezo byitu. Hati kutwabaga tutafuna nk'ebyananka requirements babiri basindika this government tukaba to visiting our books, to revising, either tukora nka group omukyaro kitu tukora mu group. For us we are like 5 girls and 3 boys, tukachitama to revising kwenda nito tuke ebigezo byitu.
Your village girls look to be more serious than boys.
Yeah. the girls were serious because these boys they liked playing football. Yeah, they never liked visiting their books. Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's the Youth Talk Show. My name is Mr. Vibes Live. The gender balance here is not the best, but we'll use what is available. I happen to meet a Liverpool fan. What's your name?
Bogere Hilary.
Do you really support Liverpool or just it's jersey?
I support it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is the coach for Liverpool?
I don't know because most of the time I spend it in my books.
You don't know the coach of Liverpool?
Yes, I don't follow. I just support it. Okay. But I don't follow it. Yeah.
Where is your home place?
It is in Rugonjo.
Rugonjo in Kahunje
Town Council.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, Rugonjo looks to be on the road. Maybe when study materials were coming from Kampala, they passed there.
Yes.
Did you access government study materials in lockdown?
Yes, I accessed, like, they were 2 books, but one book could be containing like 4 subjects, and another one like 4 subjects.
Okay.
Yes.
So did you really concentrate on at least giving time to those books kugira ngo amashomero kugaratandike you know something?
Yes, because the teachers and directors could call the parents and tell them what is going on.
Okay.
And so for that, the parents could also give you more courage to read the books.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you really feel you have enough content for senior 3? Mgwende bya senior 3 byo okabitarubaju, now you're concentrating on content for senior 4?
Not because the books which we got, they had like 8 subjects, but we have 10 subjects. That means I must first read the books which they didn't, the subjects which they didn't include.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a few months to sit for your UCE exams. You have all that burden to cover. Obwiro bwingi wano yeshomere ekitabo, you need at least explanation from the teacher kugira ngo kyenge bintu. Now you were reading yourself, maybe you don't have some other knowledge from the teacher, and you need that knowledge as well to cover all that for senior 3, and of course to add on the content for senior 4. In a few months remaining to sit for your UCE exams, how do you really feel and how have you planned it kugira ngo by that time obe wakavarengere buri kimwe obe very ready kushitamira ebigezo bya senior 4?
In the village, if when I was revising, I could note down the hard terms, the hard questions. So for that, when here, our teachers are available every time you need.
Okay.
I just go with like 4 to 5 questions, and I ask him or her.
Okay.
And then he or she explains to me.
Some teachers started hating the job because lockdown hit them hard. Do you have all the teachers that you need?
Yes, the teachers are available at any time we need them.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's GreenHill High School. It is in Kamwenge Town, Kavambiri Road, and it is a secondary school that moves from senior 1 to senior 5. And we are talking to their students about the condition of automatic promotion, and if maybe they accessed reading materials from the government or any source kugira ngo bagumize mu relevant on bintu byabo byo kushoma. This school is of football. I meet some other Arsenal fan. What's your name?
I'm called Kamwenge Fiona, senior for GreenHill High School.
I am very sure that you don't know the coach for Arsenal.
I don't know him, but I support it.
Yeah. Tell me any player from that team. Yes. Voice of Kamwenge. Now, you said your name is?
Kamwenge Fiona.
Kamwenge Fiona. Which village do you come from?
Rensichiza village.
This is in Bihanga sub-county.
Yes.
You're from Rensichiza. It is far from the main road, and I may not say it's a remote area, but it is close to a remote area. How did you access reading materials from the government, and how did you connect with school kugira ngo ogume relevant with the notes that you wanted for your class?
The director called my parents that the government has sent books to the chairmen of villages. So I went to the chairman's place and gave them to me.
How about getting explanation? Because some content is hard, especially in science subjects.
We made 2 groups and we are 3 girls and 3 boys. Some boys were very intelligent about sciences, so they explained to us.
You made groups of 3 boys and 3 girls.
It was one group, but it was of 3 boys and 3 girls.
Okay, in Rensichiza, Bihanga sub-county, it is in Kabingo parish. So, you made groups. Now, you got an automatic promotion from the Ministry of Education. How did it come to your ears, Shangangu? Ikirasa y'ababiri urimo bakuteka mu ndijo when actually you didn't have content for that class?
It was so the government had noted it.
Okay, so you were mbwenu nogenda n'ibiri kugenda. Okay, thank you very much. What's your name?
My name was Ainea, Form 2, GreenHill High School.
Your name was Ainea. She's in senior 2. You had joined senior 1 when lockdown came.
Yeah.
And content yo ine hati mazima netekwe kubera nka ya P7 nakuba negeta mutina ho yashikiri. How do you feel about being in senior 2? So in content ya senior 1 already, ne ya senior 2 toka jibwine, and you seriously studying.
I will have to read my books, put more efforts so that I can catch up the work of senior 1 and add it on senior 2 to perform better.
Now, how was lockdown in your life? You had joined senior 1. How did you access reading materials from the government?
Actually, I got 2 textbooks. One contained science subjects and another one contained art subjects. So I revised them. Where I could not understand, I visited the Google. I asked to know more about what I had not understood.
Okay.
Then I also learned from the television, because there are television programs for teaching.
Okay.
So that's where I finished my lockdown from.
It's now 2 weeks back to school. Embedded yet content muri kushoma hati na senior 2 ninga ne senior 1 mutansire kimwe competitive.
We are mixing up because we want to catch up with every class. We want to learn the senior 1 content and other senior 2 content so that we can catch up everything.
Thank you very much. It is Voice of Kamwenge, Ready Yenga Mama Ronji. I told you can get this discussion on Facebook. Our Facebook page is 87.9 FM VOK Radio. You can as well get us on Twitter at 879 VOK FM and give us your opinion. Automatic promotion iwe nkomuntu kumanya byo kushoma obundo washomireho obundo ryo muzire iwe nogire bota. Was it very necessary kugira ngo government tekateka automatic promotion? Most of the people say ngo abana kubagira mu lockdown for these 2 years, okay, close to 2 years, abamwe bakakura umwana namugambira kuzo senior 1 uri umuntu ari kumureba nko wa senior 4. So the government decided to do that automatic promotion kugira ngo abana bamwe bateyanga bakanga amashomero.